My dear students, today I want to discuss the most important elements of probability, multiplication theorem on probability. So, in reduced syllabus, you have to study about, I want to read out the syllabus, multiplication conditional probability, multiplication theorem on probability, independent events. So today I want to discuss multiplication theorem on probability and also independent events. So my dear student, these problems are very important for the purpose of multiple type of questions. So you must go through this chapter sincerely. Multiplication theorem on probability. Let E and F be two events associated with a sample space S. Suppose E and F are two events associated with a sample space S. Obviously, the set E intersection F denotes the event that both E and F occurred. The event E intersection F is also written as EF. The probability of event EF is obtained by using the conditional probability. We know that conditional probability of event E given that F has occurred is denoted by probability of E by F, and it is given by probability of E by F is equal to probability of E intersection F divided by probability of F, and probability of F is not equal to 0. From this result, we can write probability of E intersection F is equal to probability of E by F into probability of F, where probability of F is not 0. Also we know that probability of F by E is equal to probability of F intersection E by probability of E, where probability of E is not 0. My dear students, from first and third we have probability of E intersection F is equal to probability of E into probability of E by F, and probability of F by probability of F by E, where probability of F is not equal to 0 and probability of E is equal to not 0. The above results is known as multiplication rule of probability. What does multiplication of rule of probability state? Probability of E intersection F is equal to probability of E into probability of E by F, and it is also equal to probability of F into probability of F by E. So this is known as multiplication theorem of probability. Try to understand the problem, and this problem is in example 8 of NCERT workout problem. An urn contains 10 black and 5 white balls. Two balls are drawn from the urn, and after the other two balls are drawn from the urn, one after the other, without replacement. What is the probability that drawn balls are black? My dear student, let E and F denote respectively the events that first and second ball drawn are black. We have to find probability of E intersection EF or probability of EF. Probability of E is equal to probability of black ball in first draw, that is 10 by 50. Since event E has occurred, now there are 9 black balls and 5 white balls left in the urn. Therefore, the probability that the second ball drawn is black, given that the ball in the first draw is black, is nothing but the conditional probability of F given that E has occurred. So probability of F by E is equal to 9 by 40. By multiplication rule of probability, we have probability of E intersection F is equal to probability of E into probability of F by E. So it will be 3 by 7. 3 by 7. Multiplication rule of probability for more than 2 events or E, F and G are 3 events of sample space. We have probability of E intersection F intersection G is equal to probability of E by probability of F by E into probability of G and probability of E intersection F is equal to probability of E, probability of F by E into probability of G by EF. G by EF. Now I want to discuss this problem. This is very, very important for the purpose of examination because it is in exercise and this problem is problem number 9 of the workout problem. 3 coins are drawn successively without replacement from a pack of 52 well shuffled cards. What is the probability that the first 2 cards are kings and third card is an egg? Let K denote the event that the card drawn is king and A be the event that the card is an egg. Clearly we have to find probability of KKA. Now probability of K is equal to 4 by 52. Since probability of K by K is the probability of second king with the condition that one king has already been drawn. Now there are 3 kings in 52 minus 1, that is 51 cards. Therefore probability of K by K is equal to 3 by 51. Now probability of A by KK is the probability of third drawn card to be an egg with the condition that 2 kings have already been drawn. Now there are 4 cards in left 50 cards. So therefore probability of A by KK is equal to 4 by 50. By multiplication law of probability of KK is equal to probability of K, probability of K by K and probability of A by KK, that is 4 into 52, 3 into 51, 4 into 50, and after solving we have 2 by 5, 5, 2, 5. 2 by 5, 5, 2, 5. My dear student, you solve this problem repeatedly. And this is a new type of problems. So, you must solve this problem sincerely and frequently, so that now you would be able to solve the problem, this type of problem in the board examination. Now I want to discuss independent events. If E and F be 2 events such that the probability of occurrence of one of them is not affected by occurrence of the other, then such events are called independent events. My dear student, this is the definition of independent event. How will you represent it mathematically is a question. Try to understand. Mathematically, in terms of multiplication theorem, definition of independent events. 2 events E and F are said to be independent if probability of F by E is equal to probability of F, where probability of E is not equal to 0. Probability of E by F is equal to probability of E, provided probability of F is not equal to 0. Thus, in this definition, we need to have probability of E is not equal to 0 and probability of F is not equal to 0. Now, by multiplication rule of probability, we have probability of E intersection F is equal to probability of E by probability of F by E. If E and R independent event, then first becomes probability of E intersection F is equal to probability of E by probability of F. E works as a sample space here. Thus, E and F are said to be independent events if this is the mathematical condition. Probability of E intersection F is equal to probability of E into probability of F. Now I want to discuss some problems of exercise 13.1. Now I want to discuss problem number 6. A coin is tossed 3 times and E represents head on third toss. F represents head on first 2 tosses. Secondly, E represents at least 2 heads. F represents at most 2 heads. Third is E at most 2 tails. And F is at least 1 tail. So my dear student, I want to discuss the problem. Here in throwing 3 coins, these are the elements of sample space. HHH, HST, HTH, THH, HTT, THT, TTH and TT. And you can write the sample space by using a multiplication table. How will you form a multiplication table? Try to understand. You first write the result of 2 coins, HH, HT, TH and TT, and you write H and T. This is H, 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 H cube, H, 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 T, H square T, H, T, H and T, T, H. Now this is T, H, H, T, H, T, 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 H and this is T, T. So, let E be the events in which heads occur on third toss and F be the events in which heads occur on first 2 tosses. Third toss, third toss, third toss, third toss. F, HHH, HHTT, HST. So, what do you observe? F be the events in which heads occur on first 2 tosses. Here head occurs on first 2 tosses. So, E intersection F is equal to HHH. So, probability of E by F is equal to probability of E intersection F by probability of F. So, probability of E intersection F is equal to 1 by 8 and probability of F is equal to 2 by 8. So, my dear student, probability of E is equal to 2 by 4, that is 1 by 2. Probability of F is equal to 2 by 4, that is 1 by 2. Probability of E intersection F is equal to 2 by 4, that is 1 by 2. So, probability of E by F is equal to probability of E intersection F, that is probability of divided by probability of F, and this is equal to 1 by 2 by 1 by 2 is equal to 1. Now, we want to discuss problem number 2. E represents the set of events having no tail, that is HH. Set of events having no head, that is TT. So, A and E intersection F is equal to 5. Probability of E is equal to 1 by 4. Probability of F is equal to 1 by 4. And probability of E intersection F, that is 5, that is 0 by 4, that is 0. So, probability of E by F is equal to 0 by 1 by 4, that is 0. So, in this way, you can observe this problem is very, very important for the purpose of examination. So, you must do rigorous practice. Now, my dear students, I want to solve problem number 9. A die is thrown 3 times. E, 4 appears on third toss. F, 6 and 5 appears respectively on first 2 tosses. Solution. Done in previous 5 ideas. Number 1 of this chapter. Question. Mother, father and son line up at random for a family picture. E, son on one end. F, father in middle. Let S be the sample space and mother represents M. Father F and son S. So, collection of elements of sample space S is MFS. MSF, FMS, FSM, MSF or PFM. So, in this way we can write the sample elements of sample space. So, let E be the equation which sun be 1 and E2. So, MFS, FMS, SMF, SFM. F be the events in which father is the middle, F. F be the events in which father in the middle. So, E intersection F is equal to MFS and SFM. So, probability of E is equal to 4 by 6, that is 2 by 3. Probability of F is equal to 2 by 6, that is 1 by 3. And probability of E intersection F is equal to 1 by 3. So, probability of E by F is equal to probability of E intersection F by probability of F. And it will be 1 by 3 by 1 by 3, 1. So, my dear students, in this way we can solve the problems of multiplication theorem. Now, I want to discuss in next video the problem on multiplication theorem also, and I will try my best to explain Bayes theorem clearly. Thank you very much.